Hey guys, this is SUNSfan with a spotlight video for all green creeps. Mortar is a 2-mana common creep with 2 attack and 2 health. When this creep dies, it'll modify allies in the lane with +1 attack and +1 health. This is a nice blocker unit that will buff allies when dead. His whole job is to die. Poor papa. Rebel Decoy is a 3-mana common creep with 2 attack and 3 health. It has an active ability that can be used every single round. When used, she'll swap herself with an ally of choice. This is essentially the phase boots of creeps, aka it's very powerful. The best part about it though is the voice line when you use the ability, as it sometimes will say, "I hope this works," and it never does. Well, not for her at least. Rampaging Hellbear is a 4-mana rare creep with 2 attack and 3 health. After the combat phase, it will modify itself for +4 attack. This can grow out of control very fast, but it does have a low health value. Satyr Doulas is a 4-mana common creep with 3 attack and 5 health. Similar to the last creep, it'll modify itself after the combat phase, this time for +2 attack. So this sports a far less aggressive modification, but with a much more manageable health value. Selfish Cleric is a 4-mana common creep with 4 attack and 4 health. After the combat phase, it will fully heal itself. This is the creep eater for the color green. Smeagol Blacksmith is a 4-mana uncommon creep with 2 attack and 2 health. After it's played, it'll modify a random allied hero with +1 armor. This is the counterpart to Red's Smeagol Armsmaster. The question is, do you value 2 damage more or 1 armor? Reptile Convoy is a 5-mana rare creep with 0 attack and 20 health. Its attack will dynamically change to be equal to half your current gold rounding down. This is a very effective creep in any gold creation deck. You do have to make the choice though, whether you want to spend your gold on something good or continue to give this beast the damage it deserves. It's also an interesting creep in the fact that the righter the lane is, the more effective it'll be, as in theory you'll be accumulating even more gold from the left. Champion of the Ancient is a 7-mana rare creep with 2 attack and 6 health. When played, it'll modify itself for +1 attack, +1 health, and +1 cleave for each enemy in that lane. Meaning if there are 6 enemies on the board, it will result in having 8 attack, 12 health, and 6 cleave. Keep in mind that this does not dynamically change based on the board state, as it just modifies itself straight up. Roseleaf Rejuvenator is a 7-mana uncommon creep with 7 attack and 7 health. When played, it'll heal your tower for 7. This is quite a strong unit that has a rare strength in both being a big body as well as a large heal. Msre of the Quorum is an 8-mana rare creep with 1 attack, 2 armor, and 10 health. It has an active that can be used every single round. When used, it'll modify all allies in that lane, including herself, with +2 attack and +2 health. As you can imagine, you want to use this in a lane that has a lot of units already. This is one of the scariest units in the entire game. Killing her without a slay can be quite challenging, as the longer it takes, the more ridiculous that lane becomes. Thunderhide Pack is an 8-mana common creep with 14 attack, 14 health, and 6 siege. This is a beast of a creep, and the important stat is really the 6 siege, because even if it's blocked, it'll still do 6 damage to the tower. Thunderhide Alpha is a 9-mana rare creep with, really? 25 attack and 25 health? Nothing more to say, I guess, other than good lord. This is obviously a game-ending creep, but it's important to note that if it does get blocked, it won't do any damage to the tower. In the comments below, tell us whether you prefer the Thunderhide Pack or the Alpha. To see the ratings of every card from professional players, be sure to visit artifaction.gg. If you want to be featured on this channel, you can also submit memorable clips you see on stream to us at artifaction.gg/submit. Thanks for watching and subscribing to ArtifactCinema. Be sure to click that bell icon in order to get notified when we put up a new spotlight or guide.